Alright guys, welcome back to a new series on the channel, and this is on Pokemon X. So in this randomizer, I'll walk around as we're doing this. I'm gonna, as with each one of my other series, I'm doing gimmicks for each one. This one is going to be an incremental gimmick, or every time we get a badge until we reach the next badge, there's going to be a difficulty in between that we have to overcome, making it a bit harder to basically complete the next badge. So one will be no new Pokemon between, say, badge 1 and 2, or your levels get reset after each episode. So if we don't get to the new badge by that episode and defeat it, our levels go back to where it was at the beginning. And just things like that, just to make it a bit more interesting like normal. However, there will be some perks along the way as well. We're not going to do them in this episode, but they will be in the description of the first episode. So please take a look in the description, or I will mention it in the first episode as well, just to make it a bit more obvious about what we're doing as well. But anyway, let's get into this series. Pokemon X, I believe, was the first Pokemon game that brought in the guaranteed catch for Route 1. So whatever we find is what we get to keep. Because Alpha Sapphire... Oh no, Alpha Sapphire might have been before this one. Potentially. Either way, it's one of the first ones to have a guaranteed catch. So, let's see what our starter Pokemon are. We are just going to speed run through the text like normal, because there's no need for it to be mentioned at this part in the game. What's your nickname be? I'd rather just put us to MMFX, if I'm honest. There we go. Right. Let's see what our starter Pokemon will be. Something. Ooh. Okay. We have a big decision here. Like, I love Torterra as a Pokemon, so I am pretty tempted by the Grottle. However, can't avoid the Hooper or the Golurk. Having a Ghost type at the start, you could really mess up. However, a Ghost Psychic... I mean, I feel like we have to go Hooper. We have to. Just because it's a legend, well, mythical. We have to go for it. Potentially maybe get the, pardon me, the Unbound version as well with the item. In this series, by the way, everything's randomized like normal, but also all Megas and things are in the wild, so definitely going to be interesting if we find Hooper Unbound, things like that in the wild. Be great for us. What are we going to call our Hooper? You know what? I'm just going to call him Rings. The Hooper movie is actually really good. If you haven't watched the movie, definitely give it a shout. Many legendaries come into it. Great movie. There was some interesting news today, which I don't know if it's going to be controversial or not. But it looks like Ash has had his final series in the anime. They're doing like an 11 episode like homage to his journey, and then that's going to be it. Gonna be really sad from my point of view, because it's like my entire childhood watching the anime kind of finish. But I'm also looking forward to what they do with it, because it's obviously new, so unless these trainers already know about typings and things like that, it's going to be brand new trainer, like when Ash taught May and Ash taught all the other trainers he's had. Oh, this one picked Golurk. Oh god, thank god we got... Wow. We got Hyperspace Hole straight off the bat. Okay. Mud Slap, ground type. That would have been good for us, to be honest. But this should be super effective. Oh, it's ground, isn't it? Ignore me. But yeah, this is gonna do a lot of damage. We will check our Pokemon's ability in a second. But for now, let's just take down this Golurk. Easy XP. We don't learn any new moves till level 10. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is different. I'm sure it used to be level 10. What does ally switch do? Use the teleports using strange power and switch place with one of its allies. Yeah, we don't need that. So let's go with Astonish. That's a good ghost type move for now. Well, good enough for low level. So I hope you enjoyed the layout. It's Alon's Charizard and Ash Greninja. This is the first game that Ash Greninja is in. No, it's not. It's still missing it. Ash Greninja's in Sun and Moon, which is our next gen. So that's what we're going to do after this. I am sorry about the Black series just kind of ending. I didn't know where to pick it up from and where we can start. Like, I didn't want to restart the game, but also I didn't want to just start it up after the Pokemon Violet series we just did. So I've decided just to leave that one and we will come back to it in the future. Hopefully with someone else as like a dual series, maybe even a triple series, maybe. But we'll see. Might have a few people willing to do that moving forward. So we've already had one person help us with that, but we're hoping to do more anyway. So yes, we got our Hooper as our starter. We will go and do the first encounter like normal, and then that's where we'll end this episode. And then we'll start where we'll start there in the next one. So the first encounter obviously we haven't got a badge yet, so there's nothing, no additions and no like cons to this series at the moment to our character. However, once we get our first badge, that's when things start happening. So I will like I said, I don't want it to be random, so they will be predetermined things. Obviously, we can't catch this Pokemon because we don't have Pokeballs yet. We get them ahead. However, I'm glad we can't catch that. Oh, no, that's not good. We now can't... Oh, we need to get rid of Destiny Bond ASAP, because I can't actually do anything now. Let's just run away. I was going to test what damage we do, but when we use Destiny Bond as its first move, that's not great. I haven't added the bottom screen yet. I'm still trying to figure out this layout, but I think it's looking good. I've replaced the Pokeballs with the GS Ball. I like the GS Ball just because it's a ball that really should have been used more in the Gold and Silver games and anime, because it was kind of there and then it wasn't. So, yeah, I think that's okay for now. So our ability is Shed Skin. Not great, but it is useful in certain situations, so we'll take it. So let's see what we get. What I'll do is I'll skip this because we all know how to catch Pokemon, so I'll speed it up and I'll bring you back in a sec. And there we go, guys. Our Nuzlocke has officially started. And let's see what Pokemon we get. I feel like it's going to be really bad. Our encounter luck in the last series was not great, so I feel like it's going to carry on. But let's see, you never know. You never know what we might get. There you go. Don't really know what to say about that. We will catch it, but once again, it looks like we're not going to go down the power route for now. Also, I have realised the game has no sound. I will sort that in the next episode. So for now, there won't be any sound. There'll just be me talking over this one. But in the next episode, there will be. It seems to be a common thing on the first episode of a series. The sound just doesn't work. Even though I've set it up to, it just won't work. But it's something we can work on. So, let's check out our Porygon's ability and item that it has. Inner Focus. Not really that great. And it has a Ganlon Berry. Whatever that is. Conversion. Change type to be the same type as the move at the top of the list. User changes his type to make himself resistant to the type of attack the opponent last used. See, Porygon's just not a good Pokemon. Like, at all. Anyway, that's where we are going to leave it though. I hope you're going to enjoy the series. I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully we can get a win. And yeah, I will speak to you all in the next one. See ya.